Hey Periscope. Hey Nod Doc, how are you? This is Dining with the Divas. Stacy coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois. I am in the process of finishing off wine glasses that I started last night. I think I came on here and did a tutorial on how to place the glitter on the stems of the wine glasses, and now we are applying vinyl to the glasses. This is the most tedious thing to do. One, because it's a round base, it's not flat, which can cause you to have air bubbles in the items that you're vinyl that you're placing on the glass. Two, if you're using small font, it can really be horrible trying to weed all of the vinyl off. And what I mean by that is each one of these pieces on this glass are separate, and they're separate because they are different colors. If I had all of these in one color, then it would be easier to place on the glass and print and weed, because I can print it out as one whole image. When you have to piece an image together, whether it be because of different colors, different sizes, different fonts, or what have you, it's a little bit more difficult. So the first thing was to pick my font, figure out how I wanted it to go, and then cut them all out. And then the next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually put transfer tape to be able to transfer it from here to the glass. Okay, so once you get your glass ready, and whatever glass you're using, you need to make sure that you clean the glass surface with alcohol and dry it very well. It needs to be dried well so this would adhere to it and stick like it needs to stick. Hey Hewing, hey. How are you? So I'm going to let my little guy baby hold the camera, and she's going to film. Hopefully it won't be too blurry and you guys can see. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is I'm going to put the D on first. So we're going to Kennedy, make sure you're getting where they can see what I'm doing. And this is the part that's a little difficult. When you get ready to put the D on, it can kind of go lopsided. So I use this little doohickey, I don't know what you want to call it, but I rub down on it hard enough so when I peel the transfer tape off, it actually takes my decal vinyl with it. And so now we're going to actually place this where I think the center is. And I usually start to rub up top first. And it may or may not work, because this is the difficult part, because it's a round glass. And I don't want to get a lot of bubbles in the vinyl. See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it won't. It's kind of hard to make it flat and everything fit nicely. So sometimes the good thing about certain vinyl that's adjustable, that as soon as you stick it, it doesn't like adhere like right away. So it gives you a little wiggle room to play with it just a little bit and readjust it, the positioning of it. You see that top part it's already stuck up at the top. So now we're just gonna have to make it do what it do. Let's see if I can relift this. This may let me relift it a little here. Okay. So now let's try this. See, this is the part I don't like about doing the glasses. Anybody saying anything?
Yeah, it was like about 5 to 4 people.
What'd they say?
It said they joined or something.
Oh, they didn't say anything.
No.
Okay.
But I think 2 people said something, but I didn't read it.
Well, I can't answer them if I don't know if they're talking, Kennedy. Okay, so this is about as good as this one's gonna get. So then I'll take this little doohickey thingy and try to get out some of the little air bubbles, and then kind of go across the glass like this before we take the transfer tape off to make sure it's adhered to the glass. The good thing about using the outdoor permanent vinyl, there's no need for this to be in an oven or any heat to go onto this. It should stay. And unfortunately, I only have 631 vinyl. The 651 is actually better. But you can use the 631, Oracle 631 vinyl for this as well, for this application. Okay, so let's see how this came out. Let's see. And then you want to try and peel it. You want to peel it on an angle. Peel on an angle close to the glass. And I just kind of stick this over here because I have another glass to do. And then you can go, if you see these little air bubbles here, then you can just kind of use this little tool to knock out the air bubbles. And then the heat from your hand as you press allows this to adhere more. So I just kind of put my thumbs on it and let the heat from my thumbs kind of generate and permeate on there so this can stay solid. Now this is, I'm layering this vinyl. I already put the with the on here. It's kind of crooked, but like I said, these are little bitty letters and they're very, very hard to do with the Silhouette machine and getting them out of there. Anybody say anything? No?
I think it was about 2 people.
Oh, we got one person. That's good. It's always good. One person is good. Everybody else may catch this on the
A heart
replay.
came up.
Hey, thanks for the hearts. So now we're going to put in the next one. And of course, I'm spelling out Dining with the Diva. So if you guys are not following me on Facebook, please follow me under Dining with the Diva. I do cooking, crafting, do all kinds of stuff over there. So then you just kind of need to know where you want to place this. And I try to make sure that I'm placing it just as well as I did like all the other ones. And the good thing about the graph, the lines on the transfer paper, sometimes it helps you line it up to make sure that you're putting it on here straight. Now see, this one went on a lot better and didn't have to play around with it as much as we did the other one, right? So we're going to use the little tool. I don't know what you call it. Do that on there. And then pull on an angle. And see, if you pull and it's still not sticking, then you just need to kind of go over it a little bit more. And sometimes the heat from your finger works better than the tool. I just try and use a combination of the two. Just do a combination of the two. And sometimes if you pull from this side and it doesn't go, try pulling from the other side. That may work as well. So we're going to try this side again. And that did it. So you're going to pull tighter and pull on an angle. Close to the glass. And so I just, like this one's got a little puff in it. I know, I'm kind of a perfectionist most of the time, so to the average eye, they probably wouldn't have seen that. But I seen it, so I fixed it. Okay, and then we've got our next little piece. I'm trying to put this one on the line. What happened? What are you doing?
I didn't do nothing.
You did. Hey, Liago, how are you? Don't press buttons, because you'll cut me off. Okay, so now we're going to put this piece on. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's some little graph lines on this paper. So we're going to use that to line this up at the bottom. There we go. And put a little pressure on here with my thumb. Sometimes you can just rub with your thumb and not have to use the tool. That works just as well, because you're heating up the glue that's on the back of the letters, and that's what's allowing it to stick to the glass. And then again, pull from the angle, and it should come right off and stay on your glass. Now we have the last one, and this one's kind of difficult sometimes because it's these letters are very, very small. So again, I line up on the graft to make sure I can have them straight when I get ready to place it on my object, which for this case is a glass. Okay. And then so I want this to go on this side, and I pretty much know kind of where I want it, and I use the graph to line it up. And then you want to kind of mash in the middle and then go to the left and rub and then go to the right. Oh, we want to make sure this is straight. So now I'm getting the air bubble. Don't want the air bubbles. Okay. So there we go. So we just kind of rub these in just like we did all the rest of them. I know that width does so crooked up there. Somebody's gonna have a crooked glass, and I see an air bubble. Okay, and I'm going to pull this at an angle, close to the glass. Voila, people. That is a done deal, everybody. We are done. Got the glass completely finished. It's very, very crooked, but I don't care. I like it. So sometimes they come out better on the second try. This was probably one of the first D's that I had put together when trying to put the little white parts on there, but that's okay. The other ones look fine. Somebody's going to get a crooked one. They'll be okay. There we go, people. Follow me on Dining with the Diva on Facebook, Dining with the Diva on Instagram, Gifterize on Twitter. I'm also, Gifterize is my business, so these will become available for purchase soon, so be on the lookout. They will be on my Facebook Gifterize page because my website is under construction. Once the website is up and running, I'll do a launch of that, and it's going to be, woo, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Talk to you guys later. Deuces.